Hey YouTube, it's Danny. Right now, I'm kind of just venting, really. That is the purpose of this video, because I got a lot I need to get off my chest. First off, I'm kind of proud of myself, because for the last couple months, I've been having, problems with, eating or whatever, and slipping back into, my eating disorder phase, with along the lines of me kind of teetering on bulimia or whatever. Again, which is really hard to deal with, and before anybody judges me about it, this is a struggle that I've been dealing with for years, and I have gone 3 weeks, well, this is about to be 4 weeks, without having any problems with it. So I'm proud of myself. So the stuff I'm about to say to anybody, if you want to judge me, call me crazy, whatever, you can do that. But until you deal with until you know how I'm feeling, or know what's in my mind right now, and how I have been able to deal with stuff since I was a little girl, and the only things that I really have to turn to at times, you can't really say nothing to me. But so I'm kind of struggling with eating or whatever. And then as far as cutting, I'm sad that I actually kind of did it on Saturday or whatever, but it was mostly triggered by family, like most times. So yeah. Right now, you know the whole situation with my stepfather. And my mom sent me this long email about how she went to therapy, and they said she should do this, and how she's basically been wanting to walk away from us as a family. And the only way that she feels that she can control things is by treating me like a 14 again, and giving me all these unnecessary tasks and rules just so she can feel like she has some control. Now she's all hurt because she wanted us to be a family and all this, and ever since I came out, my stepfather acts like he can't touch me. My stepbrother even came at me on some BS, and I'm like, nigga, you want to talk when you sitting there, you done got some bitch pregnant, you ain't even taking care of your kids, you ain't even in school, you ain't got no job, and I'm doing better than you, and you want to say something that the leg I'm living is wrong? And who the fuck are you? But I'm not gonna get mad. I'm really not gonna get upset about that one. Okay, I got a tad bit upset, but I'm not gonna get any more upset about that, because it's BS. I'm like, fuck him and fuck Fred for that. I'm like, you know what? Fuck Jonathan and fuck Fred, because I'm like, seriously. Just because I like girls, that changes who I am, and that's the way it changes the way you love me. So you're willing to hurt me just because you don't agree with how I'm living? Are you serious? And they wonder why I don't. The reason that I stay out, my friend actually pointed this out to me. She's like, you go home and you don't ever be home. And I'm like, yeah, whatever, right? And then I started thinking, I told my mom this, the reason that I'm never home, last week was spring break. I got in every night at 2 a.m. and on Saturday it was at 5 a.m. because I don't want to be in the house with Fred. Fred has lost his job, and he's I'm not being in the house with him. I go home and I don't feel like I'm at home. I feel like I don't even have a home to go to. I haven't felt at home in almost a year. I feel like I'm just there visiting. When I'm with my dad, I'm just visiting. I'm out of place. When I'm at school, I'm just here. I don't live here. When I'm at home, I don't feel like I have a home anywhere. I feel like I'm by my damn self. I feel like I ain't got no home. It's like, I told my mom that, and she said that's sad that I feel that way. And I'm like, how do you expect me to feel when I have to deal with blatant hatred in my own house? And you wanted us to be a family, but family ain't existent anymore. And she says she's gonna always fight for me, and she's gonna be my mother before anything, or whatever. And I'm like, I want to believe that, but I don't. I really want to believe that, but I don't. Because, she talks all this stuff about, oh, if Fred can't accept you and we end up divorcing over it, or whatever. That's lies. Then she want to be like, oh, don't worry, it's not your fault. And that's a lie. You said it. If he can't accept me and you end up breaking up, Of course that's my fault. And that's why I don't ever be home. And then on top of that, she gonna always be my mom. I'm like, I really want to believe that, but I don't. I really want to believe it, but I don't. Like, I really think that if it came down to it, he was like being really all this hatred towards me and just being a lot worse than he is. I really think she wouldn't like go to bat for me or anything. It's like, I don't think she'd do anything, really. And it's like, I don't know. I flat out told her, like, fucking choose him. Choose him. She don't need to choose me. I've been alone for most of my life, even with them, so she can choose him. I don't care. Like, I can deal with being by myself. You know, but it's like hard, like really hard right now. Because I'm like, I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. And it's like I feel like I'm stuck. And I hate feeling stuck. I hate that feeling, and it's like everything was going so great. And it's like every time stuff goes great, something comes in and just wipes it out. And you know, I'm like, I understand that happens, and I'm trying to fight against it and all this good shit, but fuck, my life has been a whole fucking wipeout. What the hell? Like, are you serious? Like, what now? When am I gonna, like, what do I do? And the thing that really bothers me the most is my mom says I can talk to her about anything, but I can't talk to her about this. I can't tell her for like almost 2 months I've been throwing up after I eat. I can't tell her that I started cutting again. And it's because her thing is, since after the whole thing that happened with that a couple years ago,